What is going on, guys? It's Modded Warfare here. Welcome back to another video. So this is a video I really never wanted to have to make, but it really needs to be talked about because it's affecting modding channels on YouTube and even channels that do like electronic repair videos and stuff like that. So we all know how bad YouTube's Content ID and DMCA takedown system is. It's, you know, you're guilty until proven innocent. But there's another system YouTube's implemented a few months ago which is far worse than the DMCA takedown system, which is the CTM complaint system, which is circumvention of technological measures complaints. So the way the DMCA takedown works at the moment is that a company can send a takedown request to your video and it will get taken down and you'll receive a copyright strike on your channel. But you can appeal the strike, of course, and the claimant must respond within, I think it's 10 working days. And if the claimant doesn't respond within those 10 days, then the strike gets removed and the video is publicly available once more. A company cannot send another strike to the same video. They can only, use the strike once on that video. Now, obviously, there are exceptions to this, where if two companies own different portions of copyright within your video, then one company can take down your video and then you'll appeal it. Say you get the video back up and the strike removed, but then the other company takes down the video again. That can happen, but the same company can't take down the same video twice, especially if it's already won the appeal and it's back up. Not unless they, take you to court or something like that. But the CTM complaint system, on the other hand, it's way worse. It's terrible. It's just awful, egregious, terrible system that YouTube's implemented here. So with the CTM complaint system, a company can send a CTM complaint about your video. YouTube will remove the video for community guidelines violations, and you'll receive a community guidelines strike on your channel. Not a copyright strike, but a community guideline strike. You can appeal the strike so that it will be manually reviewed by YouTube. However, there is no set limit on how long they have to respond to an appeal. So with the DMCA system, the company who sent the claim against your video, they have to respond within 10 working days or your appeal is automatically successful. It's automatically accepted. Whereas with community guidelines, on the other hand, YouTube have to review the video and they can take as long as they want. There's no limit on how long they have to respond to the appeal for. So they could just ignore your appeal indefinitely if they wanted to, and your video would stay down forever. But that's not even that's not even the worst part of it. So if your appeal is accepted and YouTube manually review the video and come to the determination that your video does not violate the community guidelines and your video is restored and the strike is removed, there is no limit, like with the DMCA system, that prevents these companies from sending another CTM complaint about the same video, causing the whole process to start over again. So this is basically what happened to me, and I'm still going through it at the moment. So I had a video on jailbreaking the Nintendo Switch. It was a video showing how to use the SX Pro jailbreak kit to jailbreak the Switch. Now, there was no piracy involved or anything like that in the video. It was just showing how to jailbreak and run Homebrew, which is third-party applications made by independent developers, perfectly legal. Just showing how to do that on the Nintendo Switch. And Nintendo went after that video. First, they tried a DMCA takedown. I appealed it. My appeal was successful within 10 days. I don't think they responded, and I got the video back up and the strike removed. Then a few weeks later, they hit me with one of these CTM complaints, which caused my video again to be taken down, this time for a community guidelines violation. I appealed that, and if you go to the community guidelines, I looked at it and I was like, what does this video, how is this violating the community guidelines? Like, is my video on jailbreaking a Nintendo Switch nudity or sexual content? Don't think so. Is it hateful content? Nope. Is it harassment and cyberbullying? Don't believe it is. Is it threats? No. Privacy? If someone has posted your personal information or uploaded a video without your consent, nope, nothing to do with that. Child safety? Don't believe it. I don't believe it's any issue with child safety. It could just be age restricted if that was the case, but obviously it wouldn't be. Harmful or dangerous content, so don't post videos that encourage others to do things that might cause them to be badly hurt, or showing dangerous acts, definitely not that. It's not violent or graphic content. It's not spam, misleading metadata, and scams. It's not a copyright issue. It's, the video's fair use. It's transformative. It's not impersonation. You're not impersonating anyone. And if we click on additional policies, is it vulgar language? No. Inactive accounts policy, never having uploaded video, so obviously nothing to do with that. And encouraging terms of service violations. So if you encourage another user to violate YouTube's terms of service, then that's also, violation. It doesn't fall under any of these. So why does the CTM complaint system even exist if you get hit with a community guideline strike, but clearly it's not a violation of the community guidelines? Doesn't really make much sense there. But anyway, the video got taken down for that. I appealed it. Luckily, the very next day, YouTube reviewed it, manually reviewed the video. They determined that yes, your video does not violate the community guidelines, just as I had suspected. And the video was restored, the strike was removed, and I thought that was the end of the issue. That should be it, done. But no, because the system's so easy for companies to abuse. 2 months later, I got another CTM complaint for the same video, and it was taken down again, community guideline strike on my channel, and that strike has still not been resolved. That was the 17th of December, 16th or 17th of December. It's been over a month. It's been like 34, 35 days since I appealed the strike. Nothing, no response from YouTube this far. I've tried contacting them via their chat. They've basically said that they have a high number of strikes to review, and therefore it's going to take longer to get to mine. But I mean, 34 days, 35 days, that's ridiculous. They should have responded to it by now, and they haven't, especially when they already know that my video does not violate the guidelines, because they've already reviewed the video before and come to the determination that it doesn't violate the guidelines clearly. So why is this strike even on my channel at this point? It shouldn't be. It's a false claim. But the video's still down and I still have a strike on the channel. So this is the problem with this system. So clearly the CTM complaint system seems to have been put in place to stop videos on cracking applications like cracking Photoshop, Sony Vegas, keygens, stuff like that. But it can easily be used to target jailbreak videos, modding videos, people who do electronic repair videos who might have to bypass some security in order to access the device, or reprogram a chip to get it working again. They could be targeted just as easily. Like Lewis Rosman, who does a lot of repairs on iPhones, or not iPhones, but Apple products, let's say, iMacs and stuff like that. And you might have to reprogram a chip or something like that to get it working. Apple could target him with these CTM complaints just as easily, because the system is just so easy to abuse. So the problem is there isn't any restrictions in place. That's the main issue with this system. There's no restrictions to stop companies from abusing these systems and targeting videos that don't violate the guidelines, or for them to just use it to take down videos they dislike because it exposes vulnerabilities in their products. And honestly, all I ask, I know YouTube's probably not going to, nobody at YouTube's probably going to come across this video, but if they do, all I ask is that YouTube, at the very bare minimum, put the same restrictions on CTM complaints that you have with the DMCA takedown system. That's all I ask. At least do that. At least make it so that CTM complaints can only be sent once per video. And once a video has been manually reviewed and it's been cleared of any community guidelines violations, that video should not be able to be taken down again by another CTM complaint. If you receive another CTM complaint about the same video that's already been cleared of any guidelines violations, then that CTM complaint should be, ignored. It shouldn't be acted upon, because it's clearly false. And yeah, there should be restrictions also on the companies from sending false claims, especially if they do it multiple times. And the other big thing, make it so that YouTube you have to respond to an appeal within a certain number of days. Maybe you can't get to them in 10 days, because with the DMCA takedown system, it's the claimant who has to respond to the appeal within 10 days, whereas with a community guideline strike, YouTube has to respond to the strike. So they receive a lot of strikes they have to review, and that can take them longer. I can understand that. So even if, you know, you can't respond as quickly as within 10 days, then make it, you know, a month, make it 31 days. You know, that's quite a long time. You know, I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't accept that either, but that's better than indefinitely. At least have a set time that they have to respond to the appeal by, and if they don't respond to it within that time, it should be, you know, the video should be automatically restored, or if not the strike, at least the strike should be removed, even if the video isn't restored. So yeah, that's the issue right now. I really hope that you know, the more people point out this issue, because, you know, people complain about the DMCA takedown system all the time and the content ID system. People don't complain that much about the CTM complaint system because it only really affects us kind of certain area of creators who do, you know, electronic repair, modding, that kind of stuff. So it's more of a niche, but hopefully more people in that community will speak up about this issue because it is a real problem. So yeah, anyway guys, I just wanted to kind of highlight that issue, and because it's already caused the death of some good channels. There's been quite a few channels that have been completely terminated due to the CTM complaint system. Even some fairly, you know, reasonably sized channels, well-respected channels like Skullinator, or was it Skullinator NX, whose whole channel got removed because of this CTM complaint system, Nintendo abusing the system, typical. So yeah, it needs to be restricted. YouTube needs to overhaul that system for certain. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video or found the information useful. Please spread the word about this issue if you can, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one.